And we're live. Okay, welcome back to the Just Talking podcast. Okay, I do apologize that it is a day late. I decided to hold it off because I have some special guests here. Maggie and Porter.
What's
welcome
up?
To the podcast.
Hi.
Happy to be here.
I'm Porter.
I do want to let you all know I have no idea what the fuck's about to happen because I did let them have full reins of what we're going to talk about today.
And I just want to let you all know that this is the peak of the podcast, is Porter and I guesting.
Wait, is it
Oh my god.
Sorry, Nicole.
episode 3 or 4?
This is episode 4.
Episode 4.
Episode 4. Peak of the podcast.
This is the peak of the
It's
podcast.
just, you can't get better than us.
No.
Sorry.
Please tune in next week. Don't tell people that.
You don't have to tune in next week. Just listen to this
Oh my
episode
God.
over and over.
Every week.
On repeat, yeah.
Okay, Porter, what did you
Nicole,
prepare for us today?
I give this a lot of thought. I researched this a lot, and I found some really good articles that I think that we should talk about as a group. I thought about the core demographic of this podcast, and I feel like the best thing we can do is answer some of life's biggest questions and moral dilemmas.
Okay.
So I found some articles.
Okay.
And I'm just going to read some stuff off, and I think we're going to give some definitive answers to some serious issues.
Everyone has questions, and we're here to provide you with the answers. So,
Okay.
question no more. We'll tell you the secrets to
I'm
life.
nervous for the questions.
I've got 3 different things. I've got a BuzzFeed article, which is
Oh shit! The real life shit.
this is real shit.
real life stuff right now.
This is what matters.
I have a BuzzFeed article full of moral dilemmas. I have a Quora question, which is also an incredible source for someone wondering what are the biggest questions of life, and we're going to answer those. I feel like we have the responsibility to do that. And then I just have a list of would you rathers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Those are great questions.
Nicole, it's your podcast. Which one do you want to start with? Moral dilemmas, questions of life, or would you rathers?
I love me some moral dilemmas.
Moral
Let's jump into that.
Okay.
Hit me with that philosophy.
Your best friend's wedding. This is a BuzzFeed article. Came out in 2014. It's written by Tracy Clayton. Your best friend's wedding. You were at your best friend's wedding, just an hour before the ceremony is to start. Earlier that day, you came across definitive proof that your best friend's spouse-to-be is having an affair with the best man/maid of honor.
Oh, shit.
Both? They're in a throuple?
This is some tea.
And you catch them sneaking out of a room together, looking disheveled.
Oh my god.
What was happening in the room?
That made them disheveled.
Was it a game
I
of
don't
Twister?
know. It must have been Twister, right? That's
Twister?
I don't know what else it could have been.
Like play fighting? I don't know.
Duck, duck, goose.
I think it was Duck,
Tickle
Duck, Goose.
fight?
It doesn't say where they were disheveled. If it was the top of their head, I would say Duck, Duck, Goose.
Yeah, that's true.
If you tell your friend about the affair, their day will be ruined. But you don't want them to marry a cheater. What do? So we've got 2 options here. Okay. You can tell your best friend, sure, the day will be ruined, but better a day ruined than an entire life. Or say nothing. Your job is to be supportive and participate in your friend's happiness.
First of all, I think that this is an unrealistic representation of what life is. I mean, we have so much more than 2 options, you know?
You could let them have
crash
the day
the wedding.
and then tell them the day after.
We could
True.
bring the 2 people back into the room and join them.
Oh my god. You want to add to this?
No,
like,
it's 3
the
people
saddest.
now.
Wait,
Because
yeah.
it says best man/maid of honor, so in my headcanon, that's a threesome.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Even though
yeah.
it probably
so it's all 3
either
Oh,
or.
so we're turning
but
this
It was
into an
Duck,
orgy.
Duck, Goose.
It had to have been.
obviously.
Okay, so we have to choose one of the answers because in this fantastic BuzzFeed article...
That motherfucker out in the open.
Out in the open? You're gonna
but in the
air that
middle
dirty
of
laundry?
the ceremony.
Yeah, I was going to
Like,
say, you have to wait till the
Are there
wedding
any
at the altar.
objections? And then you raise your
Literally.
hands and you walk up to the altar and you slap the Bible out of the priest's hand and you say, "This motherfucker cheating."
Yes,
Exactly.
that's exactly. That's
Motherfucker
the
having
script.
thruples in your car.
In what I imagine is the
In
church choir
the
room.
church.
Yeah, it had to have been.
Jesus was watching them.
Jesus.
I mean, it's not often that you get this opportunity. I feel like you really have to make the most of it.
So we're
I mean,
picking tell
make
your
a
best
big
friend.
deal. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
but we have to
tell
make a big deal out of it.
86% of people
Agreed.
Who read this
Oh,
BuzzFeed
really?
article. So I'm not going to say the results are skewed because it's only people who read BuzzFeed articles. But
Everyone who reads BuzzFeed is just like, let's put some drama into this wedding.
I mean, are we wrong though?
No, that's pretty accurate.
that seems accurate. Okay, question number 2. Are we fine with that?
no,
Are we
yeah,
fine with that
yeah.
result? Okay, moving
Solid
on.
consensus.
Robin Hood. You are an eyewitness to a crime. A man has robbed a bank, but instead of keeping the money for himself, he donates it to a poor orphanage. Not a wealthy orphanage. A poor orphanage that can now afford to feed, clothe, and care for its children. You know who committed the crime. If you go to the authorities with information, there's a good chance the money will be returned to the bank, leaving a lot of kids in need. What do you do? I'm gonna go on a limb here. I'm gonna answer first. I'm gonna say the bank is FDIC insured. It's big corporation. I say, you know what? It's backed up anyway. Fuck the bank.
That's pretty solid.
Oh my god. I can't argue with that.
What are the 2 options on BuzzFeed?
The 2 options are turn the robber into the authorities. Right is right. Well, that's not true. Or say nothing since the money went to what you deem a good cause.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you can't hurt the orphans.
No.
You could hurt the orphans.
By taking the money away
I mean,
from
in an ethical dilemma.
Yeah, I was
Like,
talking about the money.
let's look at this in a utilitarian framework. You're helping more people by letting the robber give it to an orphanage. So I mean that's
money.
the right option.
Okay, I'm picking
Fuck the bank.
Oh my gosh.
it. 77% agree with us.
Wow, okay, I thought a higher number. What the fuck is wrong with the other percent? Okay, weirdos.
The law is the law.
They lived through the Great
Camden.
Depression. And they just
Oh, I really shouldn't. Don't call people out like that. It's
I hope
really
he
funny.
listens to this.
I hope he does it. I highly doubt he does. That's really funny though. It's like hot tea right there.
You had it coming. Okay, moving on.
Okay. Question or moral dilemma 3.
Okay.
Company policy. You have a job as a network administrator for a company that employs your friend's best friend's that employs your best friend's husband. One day, your best friend's husband sends you a message asking you to release an email from quarantine. This requires you to open the email, at which point you discover that it's correspondence between this guy and his secret lover. After... I'm skipping. It's too muddled. I don't know what happened.
There was a lot there.
There's a lot. Okay, here we go. I found a new one. The Accidental Samaritan. You're involved in a 2-car crash on your way to work one morning in which you accidentally hit and kill a pedestrian.
Oh,
As you get out of the car, you are intercepted by a tearful woman who seems to think that she hit and killed a pedestrian.
oh.
You're not sure why she thinks she hit the person, but she is convinced. There's only you, the woman, and the person you hit on the road. There are no witnesses. You know that whoever is deemed responsible will probably be sent to jail. What do you do? Your 2 options are confess your responsibility. You wouldn't want to be able to live with the guilt of an innocent person being in jail for a crime you committed. Or 2, let the woman take the blame. The thought of being locked away from your life and family is too much to bear.
These aren't ethical dilemmas. Like,
That's
the answer
just
is so
like
obvious.
Are you
like,
a
it's
shitty
not
person? Or
Yeah,
exactly.
like,
It's
do you
like,
wanna
what would I do? Well,
Yeah.
maybe I would make the wrong choice. But
Now,
like,
I don't-
what should I do? Is pretty obvious.
I know you're pretty, like, worked up about this BuzzFeed article.
Well, it
I
sounds
expected
like
more
also,
from BuzzFeed.
it also sounds like you would blame the other lady because
you gonna blame the other
you
lady?
like, don't even want to
If
answer the
I
question.
were in that situation, maybe I would, but I shouldn't. You know.
Okay, I kind of feel that way too because like you're in that situation and you're like, bitch, I'm
I'd be
not
like-
going to jail.
Yeah, I need to know more about the person I hit.
Oh my god.
Or the person who thinks that they had the.
That's
the
true.
Yeah.
Maybe they
Yeah.
deserve to go to jail.
If they have like a ICP tattoo on their arm, like they're going to jail.
Yeah, it's fine.
100%.
Like, yeah, you hit her.
Yeah, if they have like a honk if you love Jesus bumper sticker, like
Send
they're-
them. If they have the
send them to
stickers
jail.
of like their family on the back of their car, or they have like
Send
10
them.
kids,
Just automatically
Send them to jail.
Send them to jail.
Pull them all over.
That is a
Send them-
hot take. So what are we thinking here, guys? Confess your responsibility or let the woman take the blame?
It sounds like we want to let the woman.
I'm gonna disagree with you guys, but I'll take it to see how many people. 25 are like you, sad motherfucker.
Let the woman take
Oh
the
my
blame.
god. Well, at least we did the right thing.
Yep. We're not going to jail. I feel like outside of jail though, we can do so much more too.
But,
Like we
okay.
could start
Hit more
some sort of that, or like donate money to.
You could
I
you
don't
could
know,
rob a bank
Okay,
and
yeah.
give the money to an
And
orphanage.
yeah, it all comes full
Or
circle.
you could.
I'd totally tell.
You could be
Do
there
know
for
what
your
happened
friend's
with Emma?
wedding.
Do you remember what happened with Emma? I turned around and I went back in with her. Like, I didn't need to go back in with her. I was,
That's right.
Like, I can't.
Nicole's
do
a
that.
good person.
I-
It would kill her guilt. Her
If it was
conscience.
Emma
would
that
kill my conscience.
that thought that they hit the person, yeah, I would take responsibility.
Yeah,
I'd be like, oh shit, you can't go to jail. You're gonna
Yeah.
die. If it was Penelope, I don't know. Maybe I'd be like, yeah, bitch, you hit that bitch.
So it does
It depends
depend.
on the
It depends
person.
on who the person was who's about to take the blame.
Big true. Big true.
Do we have another question?
Well, I think I'm good with the dilemmas right now.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
good with that
those
too.
BuzzFeed.
So,
those
I
are
think-
Thank you,
question.
BuzzFeed.
I think next we should do some of these big questions of life.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I think maybe each of us take an opportunity to give an answer,
Okay.
to each one, just so we can get well-rounded, advice.
Answers.
So we all take one question, or we all answer.
I guess we'll figure it out along the way.
Yeah, we'll just have
Figure
a
it out.
conversation.
Okay, this is from Cora, and let's see, does it say who posted it? No, it doesn't. That's fine. It was posted in 2017. Someone asks, what is the biggest question of life? And this man responds with 20 questions of life. Number 1, what is life? Maggie?
What kind of a question is that?
Nicole?
What is life?
That there's so much to unpack there.
What is
What is
life?
the purpose of life? What is life? It's us living.
Like the
Isn't
action, like
It's existence. I don't know what else to
this
say
is
about
life.
that.
Like we are in life.
What is life?
I know one thing for sure, and that's if you drink unicorn blood, it becomes a half-life.
Oh my god.
You're right.
That is 100%
Does that
true.
answer the question?
Yeah, I think that fulfills the
Okay,
requirement.
move on.
Number 2, why there is life... good job, Cora.
Yeah.
Why there is life extensively on our planet only. That is...
Wait.
I think there's a meaning behind that. Why is there only life on our planet?
There isn't.
There, yeah, that
you know
I guess
that?
that depends on if you believe.
Because there's
if
just
life
no
or not.
way. There's no way we're the only people. Only living things,
Only living things?
And then if we boil it down to just life, then like bacteria, we've already discovered bacteria on Mars.
Yeah.
So
Is that your final answer, Maggie?
yeah, that's not even an existential question.
Okay.
Wow, just throw it to the ground then. Jeez.
Yeah.
Number 3
Slap
is...
that question.
What is time? And time is 6:35 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Next question.
4, why is there war? Why peace is lessening?
God.
Fuck.
Thank you, Cora. Why peace is listening?
Lessening.
Because
that on a t-shirt.
terrorism.
Terrorism.
Why is
Why
peace
is there
lessening?
war?
Because terrorism. Because terrorism.
Terrorism. Why peace is lessening?
Bush.
Bush. 9/11.
Yeah.
Damn.
Let's go there.
Ooh.
Dick Cheney made money off
Oh
of
my gosh.
9/11.
Are you
I'm gonna drop some real facts down here.
And that's why we
9/11
have war.
conspiracy?
We should have never been in Vietnam.
It was very true. I can agree with that.
5, does God really exist? If yes, then what is its origin?
I mean, okay,
You
if
freaking
God
atheist.
exists, there's no way to say what his origin is. There's no way to say whether God does or doesn't exist. That's
Yeah.
I'm gonna play a little bit devil's advocate here.
okay. Go
And I'm
for
gonna say
it.
that God does exist, and his name is David Hasselhoff in Baywatch.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and what is its origin? I don't know, like,
His mom.
yeah, David Hasselhoff's mom's vagina.
Her
Yeah.
womb.
Her womb.
That's where it
Her
came from.
womb.
A little sperm baby.
Well, oh my god. We're onto something here because, you gotta be a strong sperm to swim all the way to inseminate the egg,
Yeah.
and you have to be a strong surfer to be David Hasselhoff.
Oh my god.
It makes sense now. That's where it came from.
6, why people are getting more and more aggressive nowadays.
But I
Yeah,
mean, how
okay,
can you prove
what?
that people are getting more aggressive nowadays?
People
first
are
of all,
so much more aggressive nowadays. Are you fucking kidding me?
like
I'm
compared
gonna
to
drop
what?
some real facts here. We're in the safest time in history. The death rate is
Is
the
that
lowest.
because we have more laws in place, or is that because people are less aggressive?
I feel like people just
I'm not gonna say people
feel
are less
upset.
aggressive. I'm gonna say that
Yeah.
we're. Our chances of living are much higher than
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that just because people stop dying doesn't mean everyone's like not aggressive.
Yeah, I don't know that those two are correlated.
We haven't had a real Genghis Khan in a while.
Genghis Khan.
That's how it's pronounced. Genghis Khan.
Oh, wow.
I don't like that question. I don't like any of these questions.
7.
Okay, well. Do you
How
have any
meditation
questions you want
works
to answer?
for so many problems.
What?
How meditation works for so many problems.
That's what I wonder.
Okay,
You know?
I don't get meditation. I don't get it.
Or hit us with some meditation facts.
You know what? I will hit you with some meditation facts. It's fucking cool. It's pretty cool.
Oh my god. Like
I've tried. I just sit there and get bored, and I'm like,
gotta-
I'm
exactly.
No, you're not doing it right. You gotta go to a specialist. You gotta go to a class. This is what celebrities, actors, they all go to meditation. It's a
Yeah.
big thing right now. There's tons of classes in New York you can go and meditate. People spend a shit ton of money on meditation.
done. So have you like achieved like an inner peace from meditating?
Yeah. Mostly just falling asleep though.
Having a fun dream.
I mean, some inner peace.
That's how I gain inner peace. I go to sleep.
Just good night's sleep.
I'm taking a yoga class right now, and we ended one of the sessions the other day with a meditation, and the teacher actually just put on this YouTube video, and she said, "Please don't fall asleep." And I played over the speaker system, and it started, and the voice in the recording was like, put your hand on your stomach and breathe in and lay on your back, and then I woke up and it was the end of the class. 8. What would have happened if the element carbon never formed?
What kind of question is that?
We wouldn't be alive.
We wouldn't be alive.
Or we'd adapt to not having the element carbon being formed.
I know.
Life's greatest questions.
What would have happened?
Why don't they
if
answer
the
this in
element carbon
church?
Never formed. This is what I want to know.
You walk up to the
Russell M.
bishop.
Nelson.
Why? What happened? Carbon never formed. Bitch, important questions.
Checkmate,
Jesus.
atheists.
Question 9. If all humans are similar, why do we boundaries?
Why do we boundaries?
Why do we? Fuck boundaries, I guess.
Why do we boundaries, Nicole?
Because we boundaries. We need
boundaries.
them.
We
We boundaries
boundaries
hard.
big.
We boundaries though.
We big boundary.
We boundary, bitch.
What the
It's
fuck?
fine.
Put that on
It's
a
a
t-shirt.
family-friendly podcast.
These are
I'm
like
sorry, bleep me out.
believe.
We'll fix it in post.
Like I put what the fuck? There is no post.
This goes straight to
Are
public.
you kidding me? This is going straight to wherever I'm uploading it.
Say whatever you want. This is your chance.
Yeah, I literally just outed someone. I just literally just like called someone out on this podcast. Like without even thinking.
Leave a comment below and we'll call you out too in the next
Oh
episode.
my god, yes. Can we roast? Oh my god, if you want to get roasted by us, let us know. We'll roast you so hard. Oh my
I would
God.
love to do that because like the people that listen to this, like I mean,
They're
you
people-
know,
yeah, so I
like,
could roast you.
We could roast you. You could
I mean,
get roasted.
yeah. Or write comments for me to read of you guys roasting me. Because I'm a really easy person to
Have a roast
roast.
session.
Let's roast.
10. If oxygen really killing us, or is it that oxygen is decreasing the rate
God.
of degradation of our body after full growth of the vital organs, thus increasing our time of survival?
We
a
get it.
crust-
You're a biology major.
That's a
Okay.
crusty
Is
kid
oxygen
question.
really killing us? Or is it just
I
or
do
is it
not
just out there
believe
now?
that.
I
I'm
think-
gonna say I've tried to not breathe oxygen, and it hasn't worked any better than breathing oxygen.
I guess it's a fair.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to compare, the results.
We could breathe other stuff.
The people who don't breathe oxygen just don't tend to stick around to tell us how it feels. So
I guess
we don't
can't
know.
compare it.
Yeah,
we
we're-
don't know.
We're fucking douchebags.
Yeah.
Keep it to
God.
yourself then.
Wait, what about those like oxygen bars? Where they mix it with shit.
I'm gonna say
What?
that shit is
Do you know
too
what I'm talking
bougie for
about?
its own good.
It really is. It's like bougie ass. It's like expensive and stuff. It's like
It's
like
do you
mixed
want a hit
air.
of this lavender oxygen?
What the fuck?
Yeah, that could be.
People
killing
pay money for that?
Yeah, like a lot of money.
Oxygen actually was used in like the 50s to get people high, and they use it before surgeries and stuff. A lot of like movie stars who use like Judy Garland used oxygen. and
That's
for medical purposes.
such a random fact.
I think it's not the oxygen that's killing us. I think the government's putting stuff into the air that's killing us
Are
intentionally.
you like a part of the fluoride movement?
Exactly. Yes.
Covering up my third
Oh my
eye.
god.
Because that happened.
Third eye
This was a
blind.
legitimate thing. Can we talk about that?
Yeah, we can talk about fluoride. Oh my god. Freaking fluoride.
Yeah. Fuck the government.
Dude.
11. For what purpose was the universe formed, or was there even a purpose for its formulation?
No, there was no
This
purpose.
goes back to
Just
David
for fun.
Hasselhoff. I would say the purpose is Baywatch, but even more Baywatch Nights. The
It's
sequel to
all-
Baywatch.
All about the sharks.
No, that
That's
was not
it.
about. There's vampires in Baywatch Nights.
What?
Out of nowhere.
I have
It
not
was-
seen it.
The world was only made for the vampires of
Yeah.
Baywatch Nights. Is what it sounds like.
That's the
And then
purpose of
the
life.
eventual movie remake with Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Is that good?
My god, such a good movie. Good movie. Who doesn't want to look at shirtless Zephron for like 2 hours? Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'll take it.
12. This is a heavy hitter. Are you guys ready for this
I'm
one?
ready.
I don't know
Are
if
you
I am.
mentally prepared?
Yes.
Why India and many Asian countries are often stereotyped in USA and Australia and many other foreign countries?
Because we can't face the
Because
fact that they're
fuck
better than us.
T-Series. Oh, wait, what?
We have two different answers here. Fuck T-Series, man. And all of India.
India. Subscribe to PewDiePie. That's all that matters. That's why.
Because imperialism.
Imperialism?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's a valid question. Why do we stereotype Australia?
Like, what stereotypes are Australians given? I mean, everyone's given stereotypes, but I don't feel like Australia has any damaging stereotypes, you know?
They do.
Right.
They
Nothing
do.
that stops them from getting a
Crocodile
job.
Dundee, Dingo Baby.
Those are true. That's not stereotype.
Not every Australian has a boomerang in their back pocket.
Yeah, they
Maggie.
do.
Goddamn racist.
Have you ever met an Australian that doesn't have a boomerang in their pocket?
Yes.
I've never met an Australian.
You've never met an Australian.
You've never met
Oh
an
my god,
Australian?
do you remember how we talked about like that 40-year-old Australian dude that kept like hitting me up on Tinder?
No.
That was kind of weird. That made me feel really uncomfortable. He like Snapchatted me a bunch and he kept trying to hang out with me and I was like, you're 40 and from Australia, and he was like in a band, like in a dirty old man rock band. And
You
I was
probably
like,
Who's
had
the
a
best kind of
dingo.
bands?
You could have had a pet dingo.
Could I have a pet dingo?
I don't think so.
Did he know anything about Kangaroo Jack?
I didn't ask. I should have. I
Fake
should have taken that.
Australian.
I know. If he was real, he would have just told me straight up if he knew. I wouldn't even have to ask.
Yeah, exactly.
What about that Scooby-Doo movie? The one where they go to Australia? You know what I'm talking about?
No, I
Oh my
don't.
god, I do know what you're talking
And he
about.
bends the baguette and he throws it like a boomerang.
That's
This
a
is
true.
this is
the,
true Australia.
The Australian citizenship test. You have to. Throw
You
a
have to be
baguette
able
like
to
a
do
boomerang.
that. If you can't do it, then you're out. You get kicked out. You get deported.
We're getting pretty.
You get deported out of the place we sent the people we deported.
Then you're just stuck in the ocean.
We're getting pretty
No way.
relevant here, guys. 14. How to solve the problem of illegal immigrants.
Oh my god, wait. Do you remember? Okay, wait. Do you remember that plan I made up in middle school for like that race? Where do you remember that? Where
Hey, so refresh me because I think
okay.
I might.
So I came up with this plan to take care of immigration, where we have a marathon, where it's like a long ass marathon to the border, and the first like couple 100,000 people they get citizenship, a job, and like help, and then it's every like 2 or 3 years.
I do remember you telling me this. This is a plan that's been going on for a
Yeah,
while.
it's like it's foolproof.
It's
And
a work
so
in progress.
It's like every 2-3 years. So then, you know, we can just chill with all this fucking immigration shit.
Yeah.
The people who really, really want it, they race for it.
Yeah.
And it sucks if your kids don't get there in the first 100,000. They're not fast enough. They're not strong enough. I'm sorry. That's so inappropriate to say.
And I mean, you might be
Oh my
wondering,
God.
like, how are we going to implement this? You just declare a national emergency.
Yeah,
And then
no, it's
it'll
fine.
happen.
If the president can shut the whole government down for 30+ days and about to shut it down again, I think I can declare a national emergency and do this.
Yeah, you can have this marathon.
I think I can hold this.
Problem solved.
This is the new Olympics. That's how I solve immigration.
I have no problem with that. That sounds exactly right. I think it's exactly what we need to do.
Yeah. How come no one's thought of this before?
I have no idea. Like, I thought it was a
Survival
great idea.
of the fittest.
Truly survival of the
all
fittest.
And then when
It's where it stemmed from.
when they get their, citizenship, we'll just have the best Olympic team.
I'm not
So
even kidding.
good.
So true.
Yeah. I'll let them
Great.
steal my job.
Someone went on Quora and they saw someone pose this question, this meaningful question. Someone was lost and they said the only way that I'm going to know, these big questions about life is if I post them on Quora. Someone saw that request and wrote down the biggest questions they could think of. And one of them was, if we go back in time and kill our past self, will we suddenly vanish, slowly dissolve in thin air, die on the spot, or nothing happens to our present self at all? That's one of the biggest questions of life.
So Infinity War shit.
You
like,
create
what?
another timeline. That's what happens.
I'm going to go...
There's a timeline where you die and there's one where you don't.
I'm going to go with
Literally,
the
time is not linear.
Marty McFly method. And I'm going to say that if you screw up the timeline, then you slowly disappear in a picture of you and your family at Disneyland.
That is what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is how we die.
There we go.
It's peaceful. It's quite beautiful, actually. And if you don't have a picture of your family at Disneyland, then you disappear into someone else's family picture at Disneyland, and you become a part of their family.
Yeah. Makes a great movie series, too.
16. What is the purpose for which we decide to live or die the next day? And I have an answer for this one. I decide to live or die the next day based on a system of chance. I drink a whole bottle of cough syrup before bed every night.
Oh my God.
And if I wake up the next morning, then I just got to repeat the cycle. And that's how
Is that how you decided how you chose to wake up? Your body chose for you.
I leave it to the universe and the company that makes Benadryl.
I think that's a solid method.
Maggie, how do you decide to live or die the next day?
I do the same thing, but I stand in the middle of the road for about 30 seconds, and if I get hit, then I get hit. Haven't got hit so far. But, like, if it happens, it happens.
What road are we talking about?
Main Street on Logan.
Main Street in Logan?
Yeah. Right in the intersection.
You're going to die, Maggie.
It hasn't happened
Hasn't
yet.
happened yet. I mean,
Maybe it has, but in a different timeline.
In a different timeline.
Oh.
Have you checked your family pictures?
I haven't.
You need to.
How long do I have before I'm just completely gone?
it's like 48 hours, I guess. I don't know. You gotta check every 2 days.
We gotta watch Back to the Future again.
Yeah, we do. Nicole, how do you decide to live or die the next day?
It's mostly I wake up just shocked every day. It's just like I wake up and I'm like, oh my God, I woke up
It happened again.
Jesus Christ,
What
when will
the
this
hell?
stop?
What? And it's not really a choice.
I've actually been living the same day over and over again. Like, I've recorded this podcast so many times, but I die every
But,
time.
yeah.
I drive home.
And so like each day I just have to change. Like I really gotta change it up. It's like yesterday you guys weren't even like in the state. Like that's how crazy I have to change my day.
That is out there.
Because I'm reliving it every fucking day.
Yeah.
I'm in my own nightmare.
Have you watched Russian Doll on Netflix?
No, I haven't.
Oh, God, I need to talk to someone about it.
Oh, okay.
It's so good.
I have tried watching. I've like started a bunch of stuff on Netflix and then I've just given up because I'm like, this is weird.
You gotta watch Russian Doll.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's on my list. No, it's on my list.
pretty good.
17. What does a blind person dream about? One of the big questions of life.
When they weren't blind.
You could ask a blind person. You could like blind people exist and they can speak. You could ask
Yeah,
them.
they do exist.
Or you could post a question on Quora.
One of the
And have
biggest
us,
questions.
have us
like,
answer it.
us who've never
I
been
almost
blind.
literally just went. It's for when a blind person goes there. Why would a blind person go on Quora? Why would a blind person answer that question? Because they can't fucking see the question. That was really dumb.
Yeah.
Ew.
Do blind people even use the internet?
Yeah, can they? It's like why they put the braille on the outside of the drive-through ATMs. Why is there braille on the outside of drive-through ATMs? What blind person is
That's
driving?
kind of funny. Because blind people do use the internet, but like, driving through a drive-thru, is that something they can do?
Not well. No.
We need to talk to a blind person. I'm sorry to any blind person that ever stumbles across my podcast. Jesus. So
I'm-
But
I'm
curious about how dreaming works for a blind person.
I'm going to say that, we could look for an answer, or we could keep ourselves ignorant, and I think that's the best option.
I think I want
Um,
to keep myself ignorant.
I think that they probably dream about the same things we do, things that we can never tell anyone, or all of our secrets would be out there.
I want to hear about your dreams now.
Oh well.
What does that, guys?
18. How can we eradicate poverty, and how much time will it take?
Okay, so once in Miss Calvin's class, I had this plan to, like, kill off all the old people, and
Oh.
she thought it was really dark, but it, like, took care of poverty, and I was like, it's fine.
Or we could have a big marathon.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Whoever gets to the
First, but we'll have to
the
make
fastest gets the money.
gets money and gets to live. Anyway, I'm just kidding. We're not in a dystopian world. But if we were, then that's how it would go.
Yeah. I think you just gotta pray to God, and He'll decide what to do, you know? Don't actually make any definitive action.
Or effort
Yeah.
at all.
Just let
Just
God
pray. He'll guide you.
Was that all the
is-
questions?
No. There's an essay called An Indecent Proposal, written by, let me see what's written by, Jonathan Swift. In 1729, in his theory about how to end poverty and hunger is to, are you ready for this? I can't say it. It's too dark.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
you gave this whole intro.
Well,
You're just not gonna
you
tell
really
us?
built that up. Goddamn.
I guess go look it up if you want to know. We'll make you do it.
I'll put the links down below.
What is
Okay.
it?
So the idea that Jonathan Swift has is we take the babies of the poor people and we feed them to the rich people.
Oh shit, that is pretty messed up.
When I feel like we should do it the other way around. Eat the rich. You know?
No. He doesn't.
Why did you say that?
he
So
makes-
the look in your eye was very like yes.
He makes an incredibly compelling argument, and he goes through all of the possible outcomes and all that. And it's a good read. I mean, it's from 1729. It's also satire, so if that changes things, he wasn't actually going to eat any babies.
I think we should take Eat the Rich to a whole new level and just go at it.
Cannibalism makes me sick. It's disgusting.
I'd say that's probably good that it makes you
I
sick.
mean, just we should do would you rather's. We should do some would you rather's.
Let me find him real quick.
Okay.
See if there's any other good questions we need to answer.
Oh yeah, that's good.
How long are your podcasts usually?
They're like 30 to 45 minutes is normally what like a podcast is. So we're getting close to the end of the podcast, but it's totally fine.
I'll throw a couple would you rathers in there.
Okay,
We can
you
answer
know,
these.
yeah.
Would you rather lose all of your money and valuables or all the pictures you've ever taken?
All my money and valuables. No, that's so dumb. All the pictures I've ever taken. What am I gonna do without no
What if
money?
your pictures are valuable?
They are. I really do
Oh,
value my pictures
yeah.
and my life, but like, I mean, come on.
I can always take them.
Let's be
know,
realistic
it's
here.
true.
Here's
True.
the thing. I don't take that many pictures. Other people take
Yeah.
pictures.
I take so many
I'll-
pictures. It would be devastating, but I wouldn't do that. Like, that's really dumb.
Yeah, like it's just so hard to start out from zero money.
Yeah.
Like,
People lose older pictures all the time. Houses catch on fire constantly.
yeah.
That's such a sad thing to say.
Would you rather be famous when you're alive and forgotten when you die, or unknown in your life but famous after you die?
Famous when I'm alive. 'Cause who gives a fuck what happens after I die?
Yeah, I mean, I guess if I believed in an afterlife, that'd be pretty cool to like watch myself be famous, but I don't.
But
So.
if no one knows you after you die,
I mean, there is
You're
gonna be a
gonna-
point in everyone's life where
I
your
was
name will never be
famous.
spoken
Wait.
ever again. Like, you're gonna have
Yeah.
your grandchildren gonna be
Not
like,
if
oh yeah,
you're-
Grandma Maggie. But I mean, eventually you are gonna be forgotten.
I don't know. Not if you're like Joseph Mengele, or like
I don't. What?
There will be a
Stalin or
day.
Mussolini.
There will be a day when no one knows who that is, though.
I guess.
Like, we're in a pretty thin time frame here. Who knows? Like, the prehistoric people, you know? Like, we stopped talking about them,
you gotta.
but
I
they
guess you gotta
existed.
live it up while you're here, right?
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
I'm talking about.
Would you rather go to jail for 4 years for something you didn't do, or get away with something horrible you did, but always live in fear of being caught?
Oh
I think
man.
it leads too much up to it, because if you're always in fear, then it's not like you get to choose that, you know.
Yeah.
I'd go to jail. 4 years.
You go to jail for 4 years.
People go on
But I
missions for
didn't do
2. I
it.
can last 4 years without
4
doing
years?
anything.
Yeah, gain
That's
some
fine.
experience.
Yeah, in jail.
And if I ever
I bet it's just like Orange is the New Black.
Exactly.
if I ever get proven innocent, I can sue the state for
Fucking
no
true.
money, 'cause
Yeah.
they don't respect people.
Yeah, that's
You
Would-
can
doesn't
sue
work
the
like that.
lawyers that put you in jail or something like that.
Yeah, you
You'll
can try.
Sue someone.
Would you rather accidentally be responsible for the death of a child, or accidentally responsible for the death of 3 adults?
Oh.
I'm gonna be
God.
real. I'm gonna be real. Do we need children?
I'd kill a child. I'd rather kill a
you say
child
that one
than
more time
3
into the mic?
people. I'd kill a child. That sounds so weird,
I'd
but
kill a child.
you also have to think of like what kind of, we're talking like, because we could be like, okay, what if like someone got an abortion? What if I got an abortion and that was
Yeah.
me killing the child?
I
'Cause
mean,
I'm totally pro-choice, so
yeah.
if I'm willing to do that and not murder 3 other adults. Then again, I have been watching a lot of Game of Thrones, so that could also account for that answer of like, I really just don't want to kill more than people that I need to.
Yeah. Today at the ice castles, a child put snow in my boot, so
Shit.
I'm okay with killing the child. That's my final answer.
This has been recorded. We can use this at the court trial.
And this is completely serious. Everything on this podcast.
Everything completely.
Take it so seriously.
This is one that hits. I don't know. Hits pretty close to home for me. Would you rather your shirt be 2 sizes too big or 1 size too small? Always.
What?
Would you rather have a shirt that's
Oh,
always 2
I
sizes
thought-
too big
yeah.
or always 1 size too small?
2 sizes too big.
I'd rather 2 sizes too
I think
big.
that's right. I think it's the right answer.
Yeah.
That's the answer you're supposed to choose. Nobody wants to see your shirt 1 size too small.
Just all the time.
I've seen people whose shirts
Yeah.
are always 1 size too small.
All
and
the
I
time.
wish that they was 2 sizes too big.
Yeah, we know people.
Yeah, I almost called someone out again.
I said that too. I almost said, oh man, oh my gosh.
We can leave the gossip till after the mic stops recording.
Ooh, after Mike gossip. That's the perks of coming on to the Just Talking podcast. You get after talk gossip.
Yeah.
Are there any other would you
There
rather's?
are. I'll do just a couple more.
Okay.
Would you rather have an easy job working for someone else, or work for yourself but incredibly hard?
I'd rather work for myself. I'm sick of working for people.
I think it
But it's easy.
depends how much money you're getting.
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't need fulfillment in this factor either.
I guess then work for yourself. That sounds pretty good.
Maybe you have to work hard.
Oh, you have to work hard.
Working hard is, I mean, at least it's not boring, you
I
know?
don't know. It could be boring.
Well, if you work hard for it, then that at least means something to you. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like if you're not gonna work hard, like this is something if it's what you want to do, then you'll end up working hard. But if it's not, then you'll end up working for someone else doing something super easy.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's pretty situational for me.
Yeah, I think it leaves too much up to debate.
Yeah.
Would you rather never use social media sites or apps again, or never watch another movie or TV show? I'm gonna go with social media.
I think I have to agree with that.
I like movies and TV too much.
I would not watch TV or movies
Really?
because I watch so much YouTube, and like social networking is like so big. And
I guess you
prevalent
have
in my life.
YouTube, yeah. There's still content that you can take,
Yeah.
but
Like, literally, besides Game of Thrones and The Office, like, I don't watch much TV. Or, like, I would miss the Kardashians. But they're all over social media, so I wouldn't even miss it. Oh my gosh. It's not like I'm watching The Bachelor every weekend or something like that.
see, I am.
Yeah. So,
I'd give up social media probably.
that's crazy.
And there's just, yeah, good movies, good TV shows. I want to keep watching stuff. Any more would you rathers?
Yeah, these are all not great.
Oh,
But I'll just choose one at random and we'll end on that one.
okay. Our last would you rather?
Oh,
Better be
here we
good.
go.
Probably
This
juicy.
is fucking real.
Oh,
Would you rather use a push lawnmower with a bar that is far too high or far too low?
Oh, shit.
Far too low. Then your arms don't get tired.
I don't know.
It's kind of
I mean,
harder to push, but like your arms get so tired if you have like that.
How low is far too low? Because like I can put my hands down to like my waist.
Yeah.
You know?
But if you
But
do
like
it far
if it's
too
at like
low,
my knee level.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it
like a
does
toddler
depend.
size like lawnmower.
Well,
like,
how high are we
Just
talking?
just the bars. Like,
Do I have to
yeah.
put on like some
It's
platform heels to reach
it's
the
a
bar?
push mower, so it's not like it's doing the work for you. You gotta go out there and.
Yeah, I'll hire someone to mow
What gives me the
them.
most leverage?
That's a good answer. I'm gonna hire someone to push the lawnmower. That's too little.
Yes,
That's cruelty.
I'd go at the bar too low.
A bar too low.
Yeah,
I go with far too low.
Kick it along.
exactly.
Yeah, or you could like push it like with your hip or something.
Or get down on my knees.
You would mow the lawn on your knees.
If it's that low, if it's like
I'm just gonna get
That
a
would
pair of
hurt.
scissors, and I'm just gonna do it myself.
ooh, the old fashioned
with the
way.
scissors.
With a pair of scissors, yeah. A pair of pinking shears. That's what I'm gonna do.
Wow,
That
what a
works.
way. Well, thank you for joining us on this podcast. Thank you for coming, Maggie and Porter.
Thank you for having us,
letting us
Nicole. I hope
come
we
on.
answered some big
Yeah.
questions.
Yeah.
You know what? I think we did answer a lot of people's life questions and moral dilemmas and really hard would you rather, situations.
Yeah.
I think we really just gave them the guidance
We
people
definitely
need.
broke some new territory.
I think we really did.
I think your listeners are satisfied.
So, yeah, I'm really happy you guys are here. I hope to have you guys on again. Obviously, I'll have you guys on again.
Frick yeah.
Freaking yeah, guys. And I'll tune in next week for a new episode. Talk to you later. Bye, guys.